we started talking about last time, I talked about approaching your professors. And I gave you some tips on how to do that. But let's say, oh, okay, you made a very solid first impression, you got the meeting, you're sitting in the room and chatting, it's a nice chat, and you're starting to build this relationship with one of your teachers, or hopefully more than one. And what is it that you're going to be doing? Well, today I want to focus on long-term planning, because really that's one of the main benefits that you will get from establishing a meaningful connection with your teachers. Long-term planning. And by this I mean developing the ability to think about your own personal future in more concrete terms, to design big dreams for you, and to understand how you can set out to get them. What can you do to actually make those dreams come true? So, you know, there's a question I often ask students who come to talk to me. I've asked it to some of you, but not all of you. So I'll ask it now. And the question is this. If you could do anything you wanted, without any restrictions, that is, no money problems, no grades that prevent you from getting into some sort of school, no family issues, nothing to tie you down to a particular location, nothing. Nothing to prevent you from reaching that goal. You name it and you become that person, what would it be? And I ask, and most people have to think about it a little bit. And then I get some really good responses and some strange ones, but mostly really good ideas. But the ideas are often not tied to what the person talking to me is actually studying right now. So I ask the inevitable question then, well, why are you studying what you're studying? And the answer I get, and this is something that might happen to you when you talk to me or other professors, I get all sorts of answers. I do it because it's convenient. I do it because I'm reasonably good at it, so why not? I do it because I could actually get a really good job after college if that's what I study, and so that's a good reason to do it. Or maybe just because I didn't really know what I wanted to study, and my parents or somebody else just told me, you know, this is a good idea, you could really get a good job afterwards. And I don't mind it particularly, so that's why I'm doing it. Which, of course, brings me to the next question. Well, then, what about your own dreams? What about what you would actually want? Well, here's the problem. Many of the people I talk to don't have these dreams yet. And that's fine if you're 18 or 19 and you're not really sure, but it's never too early to start planning. And then there's another group that knows, yeah. They know what they want to do. They know it very well. But their dreams are quite inhibited. They're not as advanced as they should be. Maybe you can do a lot more than just this particular profession. Or maybe you can go to a grad school that's just a lot better than the one you're dreaming of. So, in both cases, something needs to be done. That's what I feel. What can be done? Well, that's where those important connections step in. Someone who's a little more experienced in dreaming, if I may say, can help you figure out the better plan for you. That doesn't mean you have to change your initial plan if you have one. It just means that you can make it a lot better, and why not if you can. It's true. Many of my students, by the way, are studying what they're studying right now because that's really what they want to do. And that's of course fine, but you can still do a lot better. So, the right way to do this, of course, is to start from the end. What is the end goal? I think everyone should have an end goal. Even if you don't know if that's really what's going to happen a few years from now. The end goal can change as many times as you wish, but you need to have something that you're hoping to achieve. And that end goal needs to be a really big goal. You need to dream big, perhaps beyond the framework of what you believed that you can do or be able to achieve. Usually what I say, if we are looking at grad school, and most serious careers require that these days anyways, I tell people, go and see what the best programs in that field that you're interested in are asking for. Don't go for the local grad school that you're probably going to get into. Go see what the best programs in the country are looking for, because if you have that, you're definitely getting into the local programs. So why not start from the top? Go and see what they're asking for. What you'll see are two things, what you might see. One is that, well, many programs don't actually care what you major in. For instance, the most popular major among people who become lawyers is history. We don't really teach you too much about law. How does that work out, really? Well, if you go to the websites of law schools and read a little bit, it'll start making sense to you. But many times they don't really care what major you pursue. They care about all sorts of other things. And I would love to tell you about them. But my time is up, so you will have to wait until we meet again next time.